Good afternoon all. This is just a paint table update really, show you what I'm working on, what I've got finished. So the finished stuff so far, these are the ones I started painting up last weekend. Let's just bring these in here, a couple more. So these have been painted and varnished, so these are all ready to go. Onto their bases, and that's the sergeant with the paste stick. And we've got one of the officers here. And the same guy again, just a slightly different pose. Moved his head to one side slightly. And a sergeant drawing a sword. And then finally the officer in the greatcoat. So as a first effort at painting, I don't think they've come out too badly at all. I'm quite pleased with them. So I'm currently still working on these. So these are the Warlord plastic figures to make up the line infantry. So these are being painted up as the 33rd. So as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of them all at the same state over here. So they're in progress. They were getting a bit samey, so I also started painting these guys up. These are the Pioneers. These are the metal figures from the same box set. So I've got them on the go. Nowhere near finished, but in progress. Just at the back here, I've got one of the drummers that I've started. Not a great deal has been done to this guy. And then some more of the line infantry. So the line infantry, there's loads of them, and as I said, it's getting a little bit samey painting those up. So I also painted the cannon, the artillery piece. That's all been varnished. That's finished. So I give it 2 coats of black wash, one over the entire model, and then another wash again across the gun barrels, just to tone that down a bit. And I think that's come out. Really well. I've got nothing to put it on yet. I've got no men for it. They're still needing priming, but that was quite fun, quite easy. Didn't take very long at all, that one. I've based up just one company, so I've got one company finished completely, so I've got them based up. So that's just drying at the minute. So I've got the guy at the front there with the bandage across one eye. So I bought a whole load of bases for these as well, so I've got enough to keep going for a long time. But they're looking pretty good, I think. Considering this is my first ever attempt at painting these figures up, I don't think I've done too badly. I hope anyway. So that's those guys. I also painted the mounted officer and put him on a round base. I'm not quite sure how to do the horses, so I'm not sure what this guy was supposed to look like either, so that's it. That's what he's looking like. I popped a little stone on there, and I bought some of these as well. These are Perry miniatures. These are pretty good. I like these, they're really nice looking. I've got 2 of these painted up already. They come in a little bag of 6, and I thought one of the guys would go just sort of like that to look after the officer there. Kind of guarding him. So I've got 2 of those painted up. They're just being varnished. Well, they've just had a coat of varnish, so they're just drying now. So I've left that little gap so I can put one of the guys in there and then just fill around him. So that's that. Coming on quite nicely. So this guy's been varnished. I left him looking fairly pristine. I figured that, you know, he's on a horse, so he wouldn't have got that messy, muddy. Whereas these officers here, I've given them like a muddy, sort of dusty covering, because these guys are on the ground and all the dust and muck and everything is coming up at them. And I also purchased General Hill. So I shall have a go at painting him up as well. So he needs priming, first of all, and then I'll paint him up. There's his horse. So I thought General Hill would go on a bigger round base than this one, with maybe 3 of these guys, or maybe 2 of these guys, and maybe someone like this standing next to him. So that's pretty much it really for the time being. That's what I've got based up so far. They're still in progress. They're finished, ready for basing, but I haven't got enough guys to put with them yet, and all of these need starting. I've still got the 95th to paint up. When I get a little bit bored with kind of the red and grey, I'll maybe attack those with the green, the dark greens. I'm not quite sure how to base those yet. They're supposed to be skirmishers, so I think maybe 2 on like a longer base, maybe you know, half the width of that, and then maybe double the length, and then just put kind of 1 there and there, sort of thing, to represent skirmishing. I don't know. I'll watch some YouTube videos and see if I can figure out what other people are doing with them. But that's it for now. I'll carry on painting. It's actually really enjoyable, and the hours go by really quickly. It's really satisfying, especially when you get stuff based up. I think they're supposed to be in 4s. That's what other people seem to be doing. I've seen some in 6 actually, and I could do them in 6. I've got bigger bases, so I could do them in 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just on there. But most people seem to be basing them up in 4s. I don't know whether that's because of the rule set they're using for black powder. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody could tell me. But I could always do them in 6s. I can snap these off and put them on here if somebody tells me that's completely wrong. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll carry on painting. Bye for now.